1, go.
Oh man, I thought you were live streaming. I was like, I absolutely fucking hate live streaming. I would never watch live stream in my life.
Oh,
Like, every
why?
single time I see live stream, I try to click away from it. Like, why are you making a live stream? I'm here to watch YouTube video, not watch you stumble across your words for 5 minutes. Like, this is supposed to be edited content.
There's nothing wrong with live streams. Well, at
Hey
least
guys, welcome back to In the Bathroom. Make sure to wash your hands, swipe, flush, and yep, in that order. So, bathroom. What's today's soap flavor of the day?
citrus vinaigrette with a hint of lemony piss. Well, lemony piss is a
Okay,
okay. So
okay.
today's topic is well, why don't you do the honors?
Extensions that get blocked on your.
Yeah, extension. Ignore that, please. Today's
Today
topic
we'll be
is
talking.
anime and otakus and weeaboos.
Yes, two of which I am.
3 of which I am. 4
So
if you
you're
also count the
anime, you're
PDF
an
file.
otaku, and what?
Yeah.
You're also a PDF file.
No, I'm not. That was a joke, by the way. To any police
Anyway,
officers
just.
or FBI agents, that was a complete joke.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention bathroom with a pedophile. If you watched the last video, that's actually a confession from his
I
personal.
was literally walking. I was literally making fun of them. Anyways, if we could just,
Anyway, just a little intro to you guys. If you don't know who we are, which you won't, because we're fucking nobodies. If you ended up watching this podcast, why would you do that? There are like hundreds of more professionally curated ones. I'm tragic,
I'm bathroom.
okay, and just as a disclaimer, I am a registered set. No, I'm just a registered offender. I just offend people.
Yeah,
That's why you won't never see my face.
I'm not even registered. I just offend people.
Make sure to like,
And
comment, and subscribe for face reveal next video.
yeah, I'm looking forward to the 20 subscriber special. I think I'm at 18 or 17. I'm
Oh,
not
I
sure.
think I'm ready for the 2 subscriber special. All right.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll subscribe tomorrow, and then we'll get there. But anyway, we've gone way off track already, and we haven't even talked about our topic, which is anime. Catherine, what's your
Anime, we
favorite
all
genre?
love it. Well, most of us do. Anime is such an integral part of my life. Well, most people's lives at least. I guess the only difference is that when I watch anime, I look for quality. A lot of the times, what's being produced these days is just moe, which is the archetypal shonen
Are
guy.
you reading off a Wikipedia page?
No, I know it sounds like it, but
You sound like you do in class whenever we were giving class presentations, and it's just like, oh, today we are talking about the Maori tribe. The Maori tribe lives in trees. By the way, no
just
offense
because
to
I
any
sound.
Maorians I know. Just putting that out there.
Hey, yo, fuck Mayor.
You know,
Okay, yeah, just joking.
all my homies hate Maori, especially the Maori one. All right, yeah,
Anyways,
going, yeah, keep in the bathroom.
what's your take on anime in general? Is it? Would you say it is a medium of art? Would you say it is a waste of time? Do you think that anime, like during the mid 2000s, you know how it was like heavily stigmatized, and anyone
Oh,
who
okay.
watches like
I definitely. Okay, so bathroom. I definitely want to talk about this, but no. Let's talk about what anime is to all our normies out there. Not that they're normies anymore if they watch anime. Anime has become mainstream. Something I'm gonna rant about a little bit later today. But anime is quite simply Japanese animation. However, anime style has become such that you can now have an anime that isn't actually Japanese. I just realized I said
well,
anime is anything that's anime style. I meant to say Japanese animation. That's what it is. It's a genre, and then they have many subgenres. And traditionally, it's the style that you see before you, multiple different art styles. It can get very creative, very subverted, and things like that too. But nowadays, people are like take that art style, that concept, and that just like the little things here and there that makes it anime, and then create in other countries like Ruby in America, or there's some Chinese animes such
Avatar.
as. I wonder, is Avatar? Wasn't Avatar taken? Was Avatar completely English, like completely made American stuff like that?
Yeah, it is. But the thing is, like Avatar
I know
has
that.
been like one of the most debated and controversial topics in the anime world, with diehard saying that it is an anime, others saying it's not. The style seems, and even the storytelling is heavily influenced by Japanese animation for sure. But like at the same time, It was entirely in English, and it was meant for American audiences, like strictly American audiences. So that's a little thing about Avatar. But what I want to get to talk to you about, you touched on this. Anime is a genre of. Could you repeat that, please? Me here. Hello. 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 Sorry about that, ladies and gents. We just had a little bit of a technical issue, but Tragic will be back with us soon. Do not worry. Penis! Am I that boring that Tragic decided to jump out of the window rather than continue to talk to me?
Okay, am I back?
Yes, you are.
Uh, I'm trying my hardest not to rant about university Wi-Fi. Hashtag, hashtag like, comment, subscribe so Tragic can get actual Wi-Fi. I can
That's
buy,
sad.
I don't know, I can buy a Wi-Fi. Anyway, what were we just discussing before I got rudely interrupted by my university's media?
It happened again. It happened again. Tragic's Wi Fi is tragic again. If you can hear me, Tragic, the only thing more tragic than you is your Wi Fi. No offense. Well, Uni's Wi Fi at least. Hello? It happened again.
Am I back connected?
Yeah, you're back.
All right.
I said, I don't know if you heard me, I said the only thing more tragic than you is your tragic Wi Fi. uh, ain't that right, Tragic? Hello? Oh my god.
Please tell me I'm back.
Oh yeah, you're back again.
Okay, cool. This time I did a bunch of things. I connected to Ethernet. I turned off everything except for this window. Okay, cool. What were we talking about?
We were
My
talking.
anger clouds my judgment.
It's okay.
But
It's
yes,
okay. I
I don't
was
know what.
thinking. I was just saying, like, is anime at this point a subgenre or a genre?
Oh, I know we were having this conversation earlier. That's what actually spurred on this conversation for this podcast right here.
Yeah.
I still say anime itself is a genre. I wanted to. I actually thought it was. I was arguing against you that it's not a genre; it's a type of style. But then you brought up that it's genre because it can have subgenres. But it does make sense because like a comedy and an action, the only difference between the two would be the tropes and the way it's shot. When you think about it, anime isn't just a wave, an art style or a way of shooting. It's actually a genre with many subgenres in terms of little things here and there. But bathroom, tell us a little bit about of the subgenres. Tell us a little bit about the memes about each of that exists and the things that people can expect when they go down the anime rabbit hole, among other anime
Well, you
rabbit holes.
have action, comedy, adventure, etchy. My favorite Yuri. I mean,
Oh my
you're,
god. Okay.
yeah. Ignore that. Anyways, etchy. I don't even know if I'm
I
pronouncing that
like how you
right.
repeated ecchi twice. Just to let you guys know, ecchi is
Okay. Yeah. Let's continue.
nudity forward.
Yeah. Basically,
There's also
it's like
hentai. There's isekai. There's
isekai.
harem,
Harem. My,
shonen,
my dream, by the way. Shonen.
shonen, slice of life. Slice of life is actually my least favorite, unless it's a really good anime romance. Oh yeah, I'm a rom com geek. You
Yeah,
can probably
he's
tell
one of
that from
those
looking at me.
guys. He likes the
I'm a
emotional
soft man.
aspects. A soft man, a softie. While tragic may be intimidating in real life, he's a big softie.
I am not intimidating in the slightest. Well,
Well,
but
to
yes.
me, you're at least you are. Anyways, yeah,
Okay, Mr. 6'3".
yeah, dude.
And if you
Anyways,
subgenres, things like that. And each of the genres all have a little bit have their own tropes and things like that. Isekai is had a big resurgence because it's like people going into a world that's not their own. They always end up in a body of someone who's extremely powerful. It's like if you most of the time it's people dying and ending up in a different world where they have powers they did not have before, and then they're just like this badass, like magic. Everything is going well. Get the girl, yada yada yada.
get the
That
girls in many
and
cases.
that is one of the first things I want to talk about anime. It is 1000% escapism. Like everyone who likes anime, let's be honest, we don't watch anime for the plot. We don't watch anime for the action. I mean, we do actually sometimes. It's gotten better at this point.
I watch
I
for
think that's
titties.
because it's become more mainstream. However, it's 100% escapism. We put ourselves in the protagonist's shoes because we want to give ourselves some power, you know? Like, let me be the demon lord. Let me be like cool,
Let me be the guy
Omega.
who gets a harem.
Cool. Let me be the guy who had multiple women fawning over me for just existing.
Exactly, and I
And I think
think
that's where.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, no,
go
go
ahead,
ahead, go
Beth.
ahead, please go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why I think many of the issues with anime actually stems from. It's like you got this dude over here doing absolutely nothing. He got pussy literally slang at him, like no. I'm sorry. I just really wanted to say slinging pussy. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, please. I promise.
It's okay, YouTube,
I'm a
demonetize
minority. You
this.
can't. I promise. I'm a minority. You can't demonetize me. That would be racist. Uh,
True. Anyways,
but
if I could just add, I was
but
watching a video recently
oh yeah.
talking about uh, how anime came to be and why it's so crazy and colorful. And it basically alluded to the fact that Japan is actually still a very conservative and traditional country, and it's very collectivist. socially at least. So everyone is
Very much.
it's very conformist as well. So anime and even video games and all that, all their media outlets are a way for them to kind of express themselves because they can't do so in real life. Uh, how
And,
true do you
and
think
then you
this
look
is?
and then you look at the anime community, and then just like the animators getting worked to fucking death, and it's like, well, even this beautiful thing has been stomped under the heel of the Japanese or the Asian workforce or the Asian work ethic boot.
True.
And
That
that's very true. Uh, I'll be referencing the person a lot. David So, he's a comedian, podcaster, really amazing person that I don't know. He doesn't know I exist. Uh, anyway, he's a Japanese. He's not Japanese. He's Korean, and he talks a little bit about the work culture. Like these businessmen who are all prim and proper, and they're like have so much class and dignity. But that night, they like drink and then smoke and then bang hookers until 2, 3 in the morning, and they pass out on the street, and then they go back to work to do it all again. It's just this very extreme culture. The standards are high, and including that drinking thing I mentioned. Like you're expected to be social with a boss, to go out drinking with a boss until 2, 3 a.m. Otherwise, you miss out on opportunities for upward mobility and for promotions. Even like, can you imagine you're at a company where you're? It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. All right.
Mhm.
You're doing your spreadsheets. I'm an accounting major, by the way, so spreadsheets is something I do a lot. You're making your spreadsheets, right? Now your boss, like, bathroom. Give me a name for your boss. A nice, clean, uh, well respectable white name.
oh, white name? Since this is Japan, shouldn't he be named like
Shut up.
Ishigara Tokuga? Okay, yeah.
All right, cool. Sean. So Sean is
Shaw.
like, hey, yo, buddy, bro, I'm staying here until 9 p.m. And imagine, if you leave before 9 p.m., if you leave at 5, you work a 9 to 5. If you leave at 5,
Yeah.
everyone will stop talking to you. They'll be like, "Oh shit, he's a lazy dude." And then with that promotion you've been working on to get your help your family with upward mobility and things like that. Yeah, you're not gonna get that if you leave at 5 when you're supposed to. You have to wait until Sean leaves. And then when Sean leaves, you know what you do? You go home to a nice home. Nah, fuck that. You going out drinking with Sean until 3 a.m. And then if you need to sleep, shit, there's a street right there. Just sleep on the curb. And then you wake up and you're like, shit, gotta get to work in an hour. Go to the little gas station bathroom, clean yourself up, and go right into work. This
Yeah.
is
You want to
common. This
piss? There's
happens.
a sewer right there, a sewage system right there, right in
Okay,
front of
no,
you.
no, the Japanese are actually very conscious about that public urination and keeping
Okay.
their streets clean. That will not happen.
True. Yeah. Just one.
And so anime is very colorful to express the utter desolate, dull solitude of their lives.
Wow, that was really
But
deep and depressing. Tragic. Quite
honestly,
tragic,
I'm
if
very
I may say,
deep,
if I may say so myself.
very deep and depressing. But so, bathroom, tell me this. What do you believe it is about anime that made it? Actually, should we discuss how it became mainstream, or how infuriating it is that it's now mainstream?
Well,
Okay,
th-
actually, let's begin with this. Why do you think it became mainstream? Why? Is it just people being like, "Oh, I'm cultured. I watch anime. I'm quirky. I'm cool." By the way, that's what I do whenever I say I have a podcast. I say, "Oh yeah, I have a podcast. I'm quirky. I'm cool." So if you're watching this, you're an accomplice. But listening. Hopefully you're listening. That's the point of a podcast, you fucking fool. Anyway, so bathroom, tell me, what do you think made anime become mainstream in the US?
I think it's a multitude of factors. I don't think you could just chalk it up to one reason. I think one of the more, I guess one of the most important reasons as to why it became mainstream, at least here in the West or the U.S. in general, is because the stigma of anime kind of eroded over time. I remember, like I said, in the mid 2000s when anime was kind of become it was popularly exported to the United States, people would view it as
Dragon
kind of
Ball
like a
Z, Pokemon, Bakugan,
Naruto.
Beyblade. Naruto! Okay, yeah. That's
Sasuke.
so cringy too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, yeah, all these animes.
Actually, I think actually no, keep going, but I think I have something to add to that. But keep
Sure,
going.
sure, sure. Just want to say, like, there was a sort of stigma around it. Like if you watched it, you were a nerd, or you were a kid, or you were childish, because it was kind of, I think, equated with cartoons. The the
Mm.
the 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 idea of adult cartoons was just catching on at the time in the West. Like for example, Adult Swim.
When you say adult cartoons too, people assume it's let's just say adult entertainment with a lot of X's, a lot of
No, when I say adult cartoons,
like
I mean
histories,
like
but that also too that phrase, adult cartoon, that's so unusual because it's the idea of animation for adults. Like if you say adult movie, actually, if you say adult, never mind. I just realized that's a completely bad tangent. Editor, please cut that out. But yeah.
beep. Anyways, yeah. So like Rick and Morty, Beavis and Butthead. What else? Family Guy. I mean, I don't think you could call The Simpsons necessarily one of those like cartoons for old. Maybe for like I don't know preteens, teens, people who are a bit older. But if you were watching these colorful animations with
Mm,
cutesy figures, you were seen as a child, or mentally a child at least. So anime was kind of chalked up as this
or
sort of
brony.
childish thing. Yeah, like bronies is this childish, nonsensical garbage, and that if you watched it, you must have had the mentality of like a 6-year-old who watches SpongeBob and Power Rangers and all that. I know Power Rangers is not animation. Just please, I had nothing else to plug into it.
First of all, I still watch Power Rangers, and I
There's
get
nothing
more
wrong
and
with
more
Power Rangers. There's nothing wrong. I
disappointed with it every single day because it's not as good as I was when I was a
wait,
kid
wait.
because
If
I'm a
can
lot
I just say
smarter now.
I still watch SpongeBob as well. I still unironically watch
There's
SpongeBob.
nothing worse than SpongeBob. Actually, I think that's also a cultural shift. It's also become the point where our generation growing up, just for clarification, I'm 22 and Bathroom is 21 or so.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yes, I'm your best friend. I better know how old you are.
I hope you
But
do.
yeah, let's hope so. But if our generation is, I wouldn't say we're bucking the trend. I think we're straight up reversing it. Everything, the idea of clicks and things still exist. However, we wanted to not subvert them, but we're
Subvert.
like,
What are we,
hey,
the FBI?
let's not make fun of people for things that we traditionally made fun of them. Make fun of them for different things, like racism.
Exactly. Yeah,
Make fun of them for racism. But no, I think it's all obviously differs person to person and then region to region. But our generation kind of glorifies nerd things, but I don't think that's what it is. See, I think it's actually pushback from what we traditionally viewed as attractive and cool, things like that. Things like smoking, or things like fast cars, danger, things like that. It's like now personality is attractive, which it should be, because
yeah.
duh. But because of that, a lot of people have kind of latched onto small things like, oh, I like to go hiking because I'm one with nature. I like to go cook because I
I like to eat
what's the word?
food. I'm fat.
Oh no. It's like I like to interact with the culture and things like that. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
an adult. Things like. By the way, I do cook to feed myself and because I'm hungry. But I also do really love cooking and like the different things. It's like art. It's culinary art.
It is an art.
And I don't say that in a pretentious way. Like I will eat a hamburger from McDonald's and I will declare it delicious. That was a weird statement to say. Just point is I'm not stuck up about food. There are a few things I'm stuck up with, but just in the weirdest way possible. Like Bathroom can tell you his family is like French African. Ketchup is not allowed in their household.
I mean, wait, what? No, we eat ketchup, dude. I
Wait,
didn't.
no. I remember your mom was like saying that it's common, but
Oh, I think
I
you might have put like ketchup on something, and
I don't know. I think I took that further than what she meant. I thought that meant you guys didn't have ketchup as like some French do, but I know that's not the
ah,
case today. But that being said, all these things like, oh, anime's quirky and cool. It's from Japan, not American with American fucking influences.
fuck America.
Artsy, yeah. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck. Uh, so then it's kind of something I don't want to say people latch onto it because they want to be quirky and cool, but they 100% latch onto it because they don't want to appear to be basic. But let's be honest, if you think of someone who's basic, you don't think they watch anime. But that's not becoming the case now, and it's becoming the case that certain anime are becoming basic. Like, think about that. Back in the day, like when you and I were younger, if you watched anime, you were a nerd.
True.
Nowadays, if you watch anime, it depends which one you watch.
Hmm.
That you're a nerd. If you there's some that are common, like Naruto. Everyone knows Naruto. Now Naruto, not bashing. I have so much Naruto merch in my room right now, just at the moment. But Naruto, it's been so long running and so well beloved, and it has so much merch. It has so much recognizable value as being anime. And that's where we get to our next topic. But first, a word from our sponsor. Are you tired of having ashy, rough, African? No, not African. Sub-Sahara desert, Mediterranean, salty Italian ass skin.
Hey.
Well, you should probably use some lotion. And you should use a lotion brought to you by.
Bathroom
We don't have
wear.
we don't have a sponsor. This is
No.
just like a little it's like a little spot, you know? Like, you want to sponsor us? Like, come by, you know? Talk to us nice. We'll be
Please,
in a
we need
sponsor spot.
money.
Listen. We're talking about anime, lotion, ashy dudes. Market? You tell me. Send me an email.
True. I
Damn
mean,
it! Now we need a business email. Oh God! All right. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So I was talking about our next topic, which is weebs. There are still weebs, but now it's gotten even worse because weebs are now allowed to be weebs in public. There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself as you like to be. However, there is something you'll hear me say a statement over the next few podcasts in a while. Just what bathroom? What's that one thing I say about bullying?
it's good. It's necessary.
You know the funny thing is he's not even joking. He's not even making a joke. I've actually said that thing. I've said bring back bullying 2021. There are some things you do. It's just socially a little weird. I was bullied heavily to the point of suicide in middle school. So trust me, I am not condoning bullying for bullying's sake. I'm condoning bullying for letting kids know that some things are just not okay. All right? Like, I bully people now for some of the dumb things they do. You know why? Because I'm letting them know it's weird, and also it's fun. Roasting your friends and all that is fun and things like that. It's just, a little bit of witty banter back and forth, emotional flexibility. You know. Catherine, what do you have to say on that?
Well, I think you're right on bullying. I think, yeah, it should be encouraged because, we've become.
Not for bullying's sake, but just like there are some things that weebs do. Like, for instance, don't Naruto run down the hallway. I did it. I did it too.
We
And
all
it
did
is
it.
funny sometimes. We've all done it. Let's be honest. I'm not even saying you shouldn't do it. Period. Because oh my god, I hate it when I say period. I just feel like a basic white girl. Not
Period.
that there's anything wrong with basic white girls. I am just not
Mm,
fond.
yes, there is.
But, shut the fuck up. But running down the hall, seriously, every single day of class, please stop. It's not the fact that we are saying that your habits are, or that what the things that you like are wrong. It's the fact that it's just weird. Okay? There's, yeah, it's just weird.
Look,
Catherine, give me some instances
well, I remember the
of
day when
weebs being weebs in public.
I remember with the day when the H man, a man we're both familiar with,
Oh, you mean receiving duck?
yeah, receding duck. I remember when receding duck wore an Akatsuki get up to school one day in high. This was in high
Okay,
school.
that's actually not too bad.
Well,
Wearing the clothes.
and then he took off his Akatsuki get up and revealed a Sailor Moon skirt underneath.
Where was I that day? Where was I that? You
Well,
know, I was like, whoa, Bastard, where are you going with this? This is normal. I wear Kakashi hoodies class sometimes, and then you're wearing a Sailor Moon skirt. I'm like, well, don't worry, guys. One day we'll have receding duck on the podcast, and you will understand.
how crazy this man
That,
is.
you will understand that this man
You almost
is a specimen, and not in the good way, like a test tube specimen. he does some though, but he's 100% authentic and genuine. Like everything he do is to him. He has the utmost of authenticity. It's like you see him act, you don't question for a fact that he's posing. That is him. That is him who is 100%. But it's still weird, and we will bully him for it to this day, despite the fact we will do the exact same things.
I think it's just telling that all of our friends, well, including us, are all weebs slash otakus.
No, yeah, we have a close our close group of friends are incredibly weird,
Yeah, let's just put
but
it
we
that way.
also have extended friends that are a little bit more normal. And then back to the thing we were saying about weebs being that with weebs, it's just a hyper focus on anime. It's like Matthew, you've heard about the theory about how when, in the absence of religion, other artifacts become religion. Right?
Exactly. Yes. Yes, I have heard of that.
So they take the idea they get from anime, this feeling that they get of whimsical wonderment, this idea of the story structure. Because anime can actually have like when you're a weeb, you know the really good story structure anime. Like I'm gonna say Code Geass, but I know that's like not really a story anime. That's more of like a little mechy, a little futuristic. But just like the mystery and the kind of the politics. It's weird that I like the politics of it. The politics of Code Geass. It's just they integrate that themselves. It becomes a part of who they are. They emulate that into the world, and then now in this day and age, it's like don't bully people, don't make people feel bad. Like we're not allowing people to feel even any emotion that isn't good. It's like, oh no, 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 don't make them feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're like portraying this like, oh, I feel happy from this anime, so I'm gonna do nothing but from this anime to live out my culture. It's kind of like, and then when it's kind of like when you feel a little bit when you see someone doing a religious thing, and then it's like you don't understand it quite, and you're just watching it because you're like, oh, this is interesting. It's kind of like that, but it's anime, which isn't a religion. It's not a part. It's definitely a part of people's identity.
I mean, that's the thing, but it gets to such a point where you have people saying, I want to move to Japan, while not knowing anything about the actual culture or society.
100%.
And it gets them embarrassed. I mean, they end up embarrassing themselves.
It's cultural porn. This one subset of this one popular part of the Japanese population is what they're basing their entire knowledge of. Like for instance, David So, he's talked about how K-pop is not Korean culture. Like I've heard him talk about Korean culture. Angry, drinking, abusive parents. Like that's Korean culture. Oh, and soju.
And
What are you
kimchi.
searching?
Well,
Kimchi. Yeah, oh, kimchi's delicious, by the way. I highly recommend it. But people go to K-pop and they go to Korea because they're all excited, thinking everyone looks like fucking Jimun. And then they go there, it's like, wow, people have pores.
yeah, people have poor people. That's why we have shit like Squid Game.
That's what I like about Squid Game, though. It's like a true. People say it's like a true representation, not a true representation. Please don't come after me. I'm new to just speaking
Yeah, they kill
for other people.
people. They kill poor people in Korea. And
Not that, but just the part about how it's like more everyday life, and it's not like this polished
that's it.
export because Korea does export its culture as part of their revenue sources.
Yeah, and that's what I like about East Asia or Asia in general. Their culture is so unique and intricate that it's literally a commodity at this point. They export it, they use it. They have high tourism numbers because of it.
Yeah, and then so they're a little bit disinclined to let people know that all the things.
This is my favorite Korean.
Oh my God! But anyway, like these Asian countries are disinclined from telling people, "Hey, this is not our culture." It's because like, well, that's bringing in money. Why would they do that? But
Yeah.
it's kind of insulting. It's like, oh, you're this K-pop figure. That's what you are. That's what your culture. That's who you. Oh my God! Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Let's. It's kind of becoming. To those of you who can't see, Bathroom is playing computer games on the Google home screen. Like out of all the games, the Google home screen. But it's like
I was
it's kind of
playing
disrespectful.
Snake.
You're taking someone's culture and then you're taking the nice shiny part of it that had nothing to do with their history, their hurt, their struggle, and they're like, this is the part of you that's most important. Now I know you care about things like the um, high suicide rates or the I'm trying to think of things from Korean culture that's not quite as popular. The high rates
Plastic
of
surgery.
high rates of beauty standards and things like that. It's like all those things that you deal with on a personal basis, that doesn't matter. What matters is this bright, shining thing that I like to look at and play with.
BTS.
Right? Yeah, it's a different type of racism where you don't believe. Racism is a very big umbrella term, so this is like a facet of it. It's not believing. This right here, what I'm talking about, is not. It's not believing that your race is superior, but rather it's looking at. It's generalizing a race. I mean, that's what it
Exactly.
is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's generalizing a race based on only one facet of their culture and judging all of them by that standard. I mean, I've met people who will literally curse out Japan simply due to the fact that there hasn't been a good anime in I don't know, a year or so. This is just a hypothetical. I've heard
We're
people,
watching so much.
huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying I'm waiting for Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. I also can't wait for a new anime coming out. Well, it's a manga. It's called Virgin Extinction Island. It's actually the first ever incel manga, which will be translated into English.
Bathroom, keep your incel conversation
Wait,
out of the podcast, please.
but if you do search up
Just to let you know,
Virgin,
bathroom's an incel, and I fuck. Pillow.
yeah, keep begging, keep begging.
I actually literally have a body pillow. Dot, dot, dot.
Virgin Extinction Island. Should we ignore the porn pop-ups on the? All right, Virgin
No,
Extinction
no,
Island.
no. We need to go back to our top. Stop. Stop. We're going back to our topic.
Okay, yeah.
Uh, Anime and its influence on culture and things like that. And then I know we were talking. Stop scrolling, God damn it.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. We were talking about
But
its influence. Yeah.
no, we also talk about weebs and just how and it's kind of like a lot of weebs don't truly appreciate Japanese culture. They just like Japan and anime because like how it makes them feel, and they show it off. And then people or like today we're disinclined to allow people to feel bad about the things they like to do. Like, oh, they're so passionate about anime. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to eat my fucking pizza. Stop reenacting scenes from anime and saying, "Oh yeah," over at the table. Although
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I know we're not one to talk. I think our best friend, tall and lanky. That's what we're gonna call him. He
Uh,
does that a lot, just unironically. But
who's that?
you're
Anyways,
allowed, you know who it is. Yeah, but you're allowed to have your passion. Just respect other people. It's like that's the irony.
yeah.
Weebs are kind of making it difficult and uncomfortable to be around them. And then the thing that they worship, the thing that they love the most, is from a culture that's all about collectivism and not making it. Just to let you know, Japanese culture, is very much don't make other people. It's like don't rock the boat, don't make other people feel uncomfortable. It's all about trying to make sure everyone else is as comfortable as possible. It's like not to create tension or friction or conflict, things like that. And that's kind of what weebs, at least the really egregious ones, do.
I mean, I remember back in the day they used to have those like weeaboo cringe compilations on YouTube.
Yeah. Now,
Hello?
oh, you can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were.
Just look out the window and I can see the same thing. Editor, make sure to cut out every part time we just do something like a little bit of too much silence or when we're checking our mics, make sure to cut that out.
Yeah, don't worry, I got that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not editing. It's your brother, isn't it?
I might edit it myself. I'm not sure. I think
Yeah.
about.
Cut this part. Cut this part off too. In fact, cut out most of the things that are just like kind of off topic and detract from the conversation. Anyway, so back to topic at hand. So anything that was a little bit my piece about just weebs. Honestly, it was just me bullying weebs. I really am sorry, but we don't only have to talk about all the good things. Like I have a lot of good things to say about weebs and the points they bring up about culture and the way they really want to drive forward an art form that came from another country that's at high levels of stress, and then they pour their stress through into this medium, and this greatly appreciated. And they ask for it to be taken seriously. They ask for people to get better working conditions and all that. But I also need to bully people sometimes for the things that they do.
True. I mean, that's the thing. Of course, bullying is bad, and saying bullying is. I mean, we just talked about this, but like,
We don't have to beat
it's
it over anymore. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Let's. We don't have to beat it. Oh, get it, bully. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Uh.
But there's other stuff about anime too that you were trying to bring up as well, right?
Yeah. I always had a question. Like, do you think that? Well, first, let's just get this out of the way. What animes have you watched recently?
Let me open up another tab real quick. I know
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rattle off the. Okay. Okay, the only one that's coming to my mind, I'm not gonna say what it is for reasons, but I know Rising of Shield Hero I've seen. I'm waiting for Chainsaw Man, that's obvious. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a weird like d dull thing in the middle. Like I feel like the timing was wrong, but it's fine. Black Clover, I'm waiting for the next season of that. Um, I stopped watching the Seven Deadly Sins because overdragged, overlong. Let me open. Hold on, I'm opening my Netflix real quick. What about you, Bathroom? What have you seen?
Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
This will be an interesting thing to try to cut.
Yeah, it will be pretty interesting to cut. My
Oh,
dad.
Arcane. I consider Arcane to be a anime,
Arcane is
even though it's like made
French.
up for the video game. Yeah,
League of,
Ruse.
do you consider League to be an anime? League of Legends? Just kidding.
League of Legends.
Yeah.
I'd say so. It definitely. Okay, no, it's an animation. It's not an anime. Sorry about that. All my League fans over there. Arcane is not an anime.
You just pissed
What
off the
about you, Bathroom?
most.
What have you been watching? Oh yeah, Bathroom. Where were you going with this? Why are you asking me about the anime that I've seen recently?
Well, I just wanted to gauge what type of anime fan you were. You seem to like a lot of.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've also watched Kaguya-sama Love is War. It's a comedy rom-com.
Oh, I saw
And
that.
I've also watched My Love, which is also a rom-com. It's just very cutesy because I felt like I mainly watched it because I felt I was really jaded, and this is one of the great things about anime. You can find a specific anime that gives you a feeling, and the anime is very good at carrying that feeling forward. You can feel the same thing, watching it over and over. And like I needed this cutesy feeling because I was feeling really jaded from romance and love and things like that in the advent of hookup culture and all that thing. So I wanted to go back to roots of just romance. And that's why I watched that anime, and that's what I got from it.
So I know you said in the beginning of the podcast that you like a little bit of romance, a little bit of comedy, but also it seems from your taste
Yeah.
you're also and I've always noticed this about you, growing up, that you were a guy who enjoyed his action and adventure as well, and I think that reflected well onto your personality because you were really outgoing, really adventurous, and
We're snowboarding in 3 weeks, and I'm dragging you and 30 other people along with me. So yeah, you could
let's
say that.
go. Yeah, you.
Yeah, our next podcast is gonna be on a mountain. I'm pushing him off a black diamond, and we will be chronicling his demise. I mean, his attempts.
You
Yeah,
really just want to kill me, don't you?
I want to kill everyone. But anyway, action adventure. Yeah, I do like action adventure because I'm a dude. That's very. I mean,
True.
I'm not gonna be sexist. I've always considered myself to be masculine in that regard. I love action. I love the idea of combat and things like that. I mean,
Yeah,
I've done
you're
multiple
big
combat,
into combat.
boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu. I've done all these things.
Yeah.
Uh, but where were you going with that?
Oh, well, I was just saying, like, it just goes to show how anime can shape you as a
I wouldn't
person.
say. Well, I wouldn't say 100% shape. No, it does. Never mind. I'm thinking about it. It's like the idea of action, like being this protagonist. It did give me protagonist syndrome a little bit. Well, yeah, let's talk about the downsides of anime a little bit, besides being just a weeb. Anime is very much centered around one person. It's like, this is the badass solving the problems. And, like, the most popular animes tend to be like that. One male protagonist with a bunch of beautiful, often very busty women following them around, and
Oh
they
my!
have all the answers, all the power. They're the cool guy. or there's a misunderstood hero where it's like satisfying moments where they get their revenge and things like that. It's like it's what people want to be in real life.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, and that's the appeal of it.
But you can't be that in real life. There are side characters, as some weebs will say, like you're all side characters. Like no, we're all side characters. I'm a side character. You're a side character. We all are because we all live our own lives, but other people are important to our lives, even people we don't care about. You know
But
why?
that implies that
Because
there's a protagonist.
there are no protagonists.
But
You're
who?
the protagonist to your own life because you're the only one watching.
True.
That's a T-shirt. You're the protagonist of your own life because yeah, man, I didn't copyright that. And anything else you want to say about anime, Bathroom?
I would, but there's a kind of an echo coming from your mic.
Oh, I was leaning away from the mic, so I might have done something like
No. Hello? Can you hear me?
what? I can hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah, I could hear my voice coming from your end. It's not there anymore, but
Oh, hold on, let me. Okay,
no, it's
this might
good
work.
now. It's good now. I don't hear my voice anymore.
Okay, just as an apology to listeners, I'm not using headphones. I'm using my laptop audio, and I think I accidentally angled my microphone in a way that part of the front was facing my microphones. It doesn't matter. You don't need to worry about it. This is production stuff. This is our second podcast ever. I'm guessing by the time people are actually listening, this one won't matter.
I hope so.
Which is good because looking back on the podcast, I said a lot of weird things about bullying weebs. So
You don't want to be taken. You don't want to be arrested, do you? Tragic.
I don't think I'll get arrested. I think I'll just get canceled.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll talk about cancel culture next episode.
Yeah.
Why don't you hit him with the outro, Bathroom?
If your shit stinks and I haven't eaten it, you know where you're at. This has been In the Bathroom. I've been blessed.
Okay, that is not our outro.
Uh,
I refuse to make that our outro. You know what? Okay, our outro could be anything except for that. We're ready, go.
you have been blessed in the bathroom. This has been In the Bathroom. And I was here with my main man, Tragic. I was blessed to have him here. My good friend, my best friend, actually. My best friend I've ever
Yeah.
had. Ever.
Tragic Scott.
Tragic Scott. Oh, God. Should we even be mentioning?
And Star. Okay, get ready for my new mixtape, Star World.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh wait, well that's gonna be another podcast too. Astro World. We're gonna be way late. No one's gonna care about the topic by then. But
Yeah, who
actually,
cares?
no. What did I already say that our next podcast is gonna be about?
You said it's going to be about fucking conformity.
Conformity. I don't think that was it. That's
No.
something I don't do. Yeah, Travis Scott or something. We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the bathroom.
And this
Make
has
sure to wipe.
been. Make sure to wipe,
Wash your
subscribe,
hands.
hit the. Yeah, do that.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And wear a mask when you go outside. This Omicron variant is pretty bad.
Anyway.
We should talk about COVID.
Oh, I think I'm gonna save that for when we're done with COVID. Anyway.
Which will be never. Nah, I'm just kidding. Always keep your head up.
Anyway,
This has been In the
hope you guys had a
Bathroom.
good time.
Make sure to.
Hope you guys had a good time,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next time you're in the bathroom.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.
Peace.
Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.
All right, cool.
All right, let me stop.
All right, so hit stop recording.
There.
Hit stop recording. Hit stop recording. Hit stop recording.